Hey beautiful ones, hi bliss babes, hi wise women. It's Coach Viv here, and in one of my recent videos I mentioned weight gain during COVID and it got a great response. So I talked about teaching you a yoga routine that would be really great for weight loss and that I'm doing myself. Today is the first one. I promised to make about 4 or 5 videos, and I just want you to know we are going to progress. And also for you to know, yoga on YouTube, I know it's very, very popular, but a lot of teachers don't address this. They either go very, very slowly, which is good to be careful, or they just don't worry about you at all and they're just like do their thing with no warnings. Now, if you were in a real class with me or any other good teacher, we would be able to adjust you and correct you so that you don't injure yourself. It's really important to understand that. It's actually a hard sequence. And so I'm breaking it down so that as we build, you have, a good foundation. So we're starting slow in this one, but I promise you, you are gonna sweat. Write me in the comments if you do not break a sweat, then something is wrong. At any time, you can stop the video and rest if you need to, because since this is for weight loss specifically, some things might be harder to do, right, because of the weight. Sometimes the tummy can get in the way. Believe me, as I said, I gained 20 pounds and I'm not happy about it because I did that in a year and that is just not super healthy. What's beautiful is as you see yourself sort of developing and getting stronger and more flexible, that's the beauty of it, and that really can't be rushed without injuring yourself, and I don't want you to do that. And I'll put some recommendations at the end of the video about how often to do it and so on. Come in, see the timestamp, and start, because you're going to practice this routine over and over, and then video 2 will come out and we'll go further. And I'll have tips at the end that you need to know. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start in a standing position. Have the feet hip distance apart, parallel with each other. Inhale the arms up, touch the palms together, and look up at your hands. We'll take one breath, and then lower the arms down by your side and bring palms together. Inhale up again. This time we'll fold forward, hinging at the hips, touch the ground. Bend your knees as you need to. Head to knee pose, just breathing. Come on back up, palms touch, look up, and exhale the arms down, palms together. On an in-breath, the arms swing up, palms touch, exhale, hinge at the hips, touch the ground. Look forward, flatten your spine. Straight spine, fingertips touch the ground. Now, step the right leg back into a big lunge. One full breath there. Left leg back. Now make your body flat in a plank position. Drop just the knees down, and we're going to lower without touching the ground. Pause and then touch the ground. Point the feet. We're just going to, on an in-breath, keep the head and the chest up. The elbows are in. Move your hands back closer to your waist. And there's very little weight on your hands. Push yourself up to all fours. We're going to come into downward facing dog. The feet are hip distance apart, and we take 5 breaths here. And from your wrist up to your hips, try to get your body in one straight line. We're going to step the right foot up between the hands. Look forward. Left foot up between the hands. Head towards the knees. Inhale, bring the arms up. Palms touch, look up towards the palms. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, touch the ground. Right leg back, left leg back. Drop the knees, and then, like a girl's push-up, lower down, hover off the ground. So this time, do not rest down on the ground at all, using more of your arm strength. And point the toes, look up. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths. breathing. Don't round the back like I'm showing. See if you can push through and straighten through the armpits, through the shoulders. It does take time though. Right foot on an in-breath steps up. Left foot steps up. Come on up. Inhale, touch the palms together. Exhale, lower the arms. And then palms come together to begin again. Inhale, touch the palms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look forward. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes back. Just drop the knees, but keep the torso lower down. And now here, the knees are off the mat if possible. The legs were straight. And then downward facing dog. 5 breaths. So this starts to be very rhythmic, very aerobic. Now, to bring the left foot up, if you need to, you can always grab the foot and bring it up with your hand, as I just showed. Exhale, head to knees, and then come on up. Palms touch, exhale, look forward. Palms together to begin again. Surya Namaskar B. So, for this, the feet can be together, ideally. Inhale, palms touch as the knees bend. So the palms touch over your head, the knees are bent, look up. Take a breath. Exhale, fold forward. Head towards the knees. Then inhale, look forward, come up to the fingertips, flat spine. And now we'll step the right leg back and then the left leg back right away to plank position. Drop the knees, hover off the ground, upward dog to downward facing dog. Right away, we're going to turn the left foot in as it takes a slight step forward, and we're going to step the right foot up. Use your hand if you need to bring that right foot up. So you're in a lunge. The left heel is on the ground. Bring your arms up, palms touch, and your arms will be a little bit in front of you. That's fine. Take a breath there. Come back down right through the midline, back to plank position. Step the right foot back. Drop the knees and just lower yourself down. Try not to touch the ground. And come upward facing dog. The knees are off the ground. Downward facing dog. Now we don't pause yet. We're going to step the left foot forward. So we push off from the right foot. We step the left foot up between the hands. Use your arm if you need to. Bring your foot up. That right heel is down on the ground, and come on up to warrior, palms touch. Take a breath there. On an exhale, lower down, step back, plank, and lower yourself down. Upward facing dog. Point the feet, knees off the ground if you can, and back to downward dog. Now here we do 5 breaths. Fingers are spread wide, right in line with the shoulders, not wider, not closer. Step that foot up between the hands and the other foot up. Look forward. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the palms together, sitting as low as you can. But the hips never go lower than the knees. And then exhale, arms down. Beautiful. That was Surya Namaskar B. We're going to repeat that one more time. Inhale, palms touch as the knees bend. So the palms touch over your head, the knees are bent, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Head towards the knees. Then inhale, look forward, come up to the fingertips, flat spine. Palms flat now. Step the left leg back, then the right leg. Plank position. Drop the knees. Hover off the ground, upward dog to downward facing dog. Right away, we're going to turn the left foot in as it takes a slight step forward, and we're going to step the right foot up. Use your hand if you need to bring that right foot up. So you're in a lunge. The left heel is on the ground. Bring your arms up, palms touch, and your arms will be a little bit in front of you. That's fine. Take a breath there. Come back down right through the midline, back to plank position. Step the right foot back. Drop the knees and just lower yourself down. Try not to touch the ground. And come upward facing dog. The knees are off the ground. Downward facing dog. Now we don't pause yet. We're going to step the left foot forward. So we push off from the right foot. We step the left foot up between the hands. Use your arm if you need to. Bring your foot up. That right heel is down on the ground and come on up to warrior palms touch. Take a breath there. On an exhale, lower down, step back plank, and lower yourself down. Upward facing dog. Point the feet, knees off the ground if you can, and back to downward dog. Now here we do 5 breaths. Fingers are spread wide, right in line with the shoulders. Step the left leg up, then step the right leg up. Flatten your spine, looking forward. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the palms together, sitting as low as you can. But the hips never go lower than the knees. And then exhale, arms down. So we're going to do a 1 cool down pose. Come to seated position. Pull the buttocks back, reach under so you are sitting on the bones. We're going to do seated forward bend. Stretch the legs out straight in front of you. Bring the arms up on an in-breath. Exhale, fold forward. Try to hinge from the hips, not from the middle of the back. Grab onto your legs wherever your arms naturally reach with a bent elbow. So that's your stretch. And we hold and breathe. And this just releases out the back from all the arching, from all the back bends. And it is a cooling and relaxing pose. When we're ready to come up, lift the arms up and sit up nice and tall. Exhale the arms down. If you have a bad back, you would just sit up without having the arms as an additional weight. You just sit right up with your arms down. And we're going to go right into laying down for Shavasana. I showed you can have the knees bent, feet apart, knees together, or stretch your legs straight with the feet apart, hip distance apart in either case. Palms are up, the hands are away from the side of your body, the head is centered. You may want to have a thin pillow under your head or your upper back even. And you're also welcome to keep a roll under your knees. If your legs are straight, you may want to put a roll like a blanket and put it under your knees so your knees are slightly bent, and that can be very, very relaxing. So just letting go now. Take several nice deep breaths, emphasizing your exhalation, emphasizing the letting go. Allow yourself to just rest in silence. And just hearing the sounds around you, but letting them be very, very far away. As your attention is deep inside yourself. Just pure awareness, letting your body rest, letting your mind rest. Just dropping back to your true nature. Letting go of any thoughts, just gently letting them go like a leaf in a stream, just washing away, flowing. We'll be here for a few minutes. Now we're ready to come up, roll over to one side, pause after the relaxation there, and use your hands to push yourself up to a seated position. Beautiful. Bring your palms together. We'll take a few breaths here, noticing how you feel. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace with ourselves, peace with others, and peace with the forces around us. Namaste. In the meantime, while you wait for the following video, you might want to watch this video that is related